Hello, how are you today? I'm Josh Helm, owner of Texas Best Construction, and I wanted to spend a little bit of time here to talk to you guys about our process if you're wanting to build with Texas Best Construction. So, typically speaking, the first couple of steps here, one may happen before the other, but step number one usually is your design and planning stage. So this is the time when you're getting your plans together. You might have already bought property. You are basically visualizing. You're bringing all your dreams together to where you can get your plans in writing, to where you know how to communicate that to your builder. And so this is something that we can help facilitate with. We do have some options in regards to that, which you can reach out to our office about. So that's part of our process, as well as if you have your own plans, we can look over that as well and see how we may be able to accommodate you with the plans that you might already have. So we're open and a little bit flexible in that realm. Number two step would be the site evaluation and the consultation. This is what I would say is a special time where usually you and I get to meet, and I would come out to your property that you're looking to build on, and we will look over those plans that you have and sort of visualize and just get to know each other a little bit better and talk about the process as well of what it would take to implement those plans on that layout or on that property. And so it's just a good time as well just to shake hands and talk about your dream and what we can do to help make that happen. Okay, the third step involved in this process is going to be putting together a preliminary budget based on the plans and the site evaluation. Because a lot of times when we come look at the property, we can tell, okay, we're going to need a little bit more here for the pad site, or we're going to need to build this property up, or it's on the side of a mountain, so whatever complexities there are, this is going to go into that estimating phase of putting that budget together. And typically speaking, in the estimate process, we can go as far as putting draw schedules and everything that's involved on that estimate. And, once we put our proposal together, will come step number 4. And this is when we would go to contract. So a lot of times as we're going to contract, the bank might already be involved if there's an interim construction loan. So there's some steps there on the financial side that would be taking place as you're submitting our estimate, which would include your bid package for the bank. As we have submitted all that with your plans, that's when we would go to contract, and then we would wait for the closing on your interim construction loan before we could begin the process and the next steps for building. So after step number 4 is completed with the contract and your bank financing is implemented and has closed, and we've already been to closing, signed the mechanics lien and everything that the bank requires for an interim construction loan, at that point would be step number 5, and that's the construction process, which right off the bat we would be going to work getting either the engineered foundation, the foundation engineer report, basically is what that is, the pad site work that might need to be done in preparation for the home that's going to be built. So all of that breaking ground and everything that's involved there would start at that point. And the draw schedule that we had implemented will come into effect at that point as well. So after that starts, that's pretty much We'll be knocking it out step by step based on the draw schedule and based on the progress that's involved to build your home. And so it will be, typically speaking, a smaller, say, build might take anywhere from 4 to 6 months. Larger build might take anywhere from 6 to 8 months. Another thing that I think is important to discuss that would help you understand better the process, is we have implemented a construction management software program. So during the construction process, you'll be able to make your selections. You'll be able to log in into kind of our world and be able to see the construction schedule. You can, request RFIs, which requests for information. You can make change order requests. You can post pictures. There's things like that, as well as be able to tap in to see the daily logs of progress, as well as our project manager or myself might make updates. And that's ways that we can communicate through the process to open up the lines of communication as you're working with us. So this is what we found has been a really added tool in our build process. So, it's the little things that really make this process go smoother. And so we're trying to make our process better along the way. And so after we get done, the home is built, it's beautiful, you're happy, and that's what we're eager to earn, is your satisfaction. And of course, we document the steps involved to build this home from start to finish. And I think that's something that has been special, I think, for the folks that we build for, is being able to look back and see all the steps involved and watch their home be built in living color. So it's fun. We feel like as people build with us, they become somewhat part of our family, and we are grateful for the clientele and the relationships that we earn through that process. So, if you guys are interested in Texas Best, building your barn dominium or your conventional farm style home, or whatever it might be out on your property, we'd certainly like to entertain the ideas and look at what you guys have. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm Josh Helm, wishing you all the best. Thanks for watching Texas Best.